We are now at Asia RMR in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Can you tell me, Loba, how do you feel being here? You seem to be in a good mood.
Bro, I'm always in the good mood. We really have a good time here at Blast. Blast made everything very easy and comfortable, so we're enjoying ourselves.
You have qualified to Asia RMR via Middle East Open qualifier with Dog and Serial Twin of Spawn, Black Eagle, and KD69Z, official pronunciation, by the way. Can you tell me how did the team come together?
We always play face it together, but then we saw that we can abuse the Asian RMR qualifier by having three Syrians, one Pakistani, and one Montenegro. So we used it to our advantage and abused it in a way. But even outside of this qualifier, we always play together, face it 5 stacks or premium. So that's it.
You went for boot camp in Abu Dhabi. How long have you been there, and what was experience of making through the open qualifier? Was it stressful given how invested you were in the project?
Well, I'm going to be honest. We're not invested in the project because we play outside and we're very toxic. I mean, me specifically, I'm toxic. But it's like, I'm toxic in the game. The next day, it's like nothing happened. Like, yo, guys, we're going to play. Let's play. So that's how it was on boot camp. Like, we were playing. Everything was cool. We really tried our best, watched demos. But then when it came to the official and the finals and the last match, there were people who got scared, didn't talk, didn't communicate. So I was very toxic. People saw it on stream. We showed the people even what's happening in the good moments and in the bad moments. So they saw some bad moments where I'm like toxic, telling people, wake up, stop being scared, stop being nervous, just communicate, just play, either leave or play, give your best, and that's it. So something's good, something's bad. We showed everything, and yeah, we had a good time.
Now you come into very competitive Asia RMR that now features 8 teams fighting for 2 challenger stage spots. Among the participants are internationally experienced teams, including Mongols, who you will face in the opening match. With such competition, do you feel like an underdog, or are you confident that you can upset some of the top contenders?
In all honesty, we don't expect to qualify. We're like hoping to qualify, but we didn't even practice. We had maybe in the month of a break, we had maybe 10 maps that we played together and practiced. Everything else was like arguing, tilting, being mad at each other, some internal problems, and we didn't even want to practice. So we came here, and now everybody's okay with everybody. We didn't manage to boot camp, sadly, because visa issues, but if we had boot camp, maybe it would have been better.
Do you see Twisted Minds sticking together after the Asia RMR, even if you don't make it through to the major?
Not all 5 players. I think 3 or 4 of us gonna keep playing some qualifiers and stuff, but not all 5.
Does it include you?
To my knowledge, it does. Like me, KD, Spawn, yeah.
What about your own future as a player? You are known in the community mainly as a content maker and the FPL star, but do you see yourself ever becoming a more established pro player?
Hey, before everybody on HLTV loses their mind, I'm not an FPL star. I'm an FPL troll or clown, and I just record content, have fun, enjoy the game. If I keep having the viewers I have, the numbers I have, like my vlogs get 100K plus views. If that keeps growing, I'm now going to IM Brazil. If that stuff keeps happening, yeah, I see myself doing content, working more in CSGO and traveling. If not, and people don't want to watch it, then nothing to do.
Well, by FPL star, I meant a bunch of trophies in the FPL that you scored, and that kind of qualifies you as a pro player, but not in a classical sense. What would you see yourself being a classic pro player with who plays teams, who plays tournaments, and stuff like that?
And never. I think it takes too much stuff you got to give up and too much mental strength in a way to, even when you're like playing bad, even when you're not motivated, to keep working, to keep grinding. And it takes a lot of stuff you got to give up to be there where the top guys are. And I don't think I'm good enough to be there or ready enough to, sacrifice things to be there.
Now, your favorite topic. Since Counter-Strike 2 beta test started, you've become one of the most pronounced critics of CS2. Can you name the main things, top 3 if that works, that you don't like about the game?
First thing I want to say is like I play the game and then I'm commenting on the game. The problem we have in CS community is like people who watch the game, they comment what they think about the game. Try the game and then say what you think, because when you try the game you will see it's much slower, as it's proven now. It's 64 tick, sub-tick, tickless, whatever marketing trick they want to use, but it's 64 tick that they're using to use that new technology and make it smoother on registry. But it's a lot worse on movement. So I don't like the movement. I don't like the look that's cartoonish. Even Doc says it in private, but a lot of people are scared to say it publicly because how the scene will react, especially on Twitter. So they're all being scared of the hateful comments and being hated. I enjoy it. If you can tweet at me, hate at me, impressions are good, engagements are good. I love it. So I keep it up, like saying what I think. 64 tick, movement, colors, the animations. It's all way too shiny for what CSGO was. Could they make it better? Yes, they could. And I think it can improve a lot moving forward.
Is there anything you enjoy about CS2? Given how negative you have been, it's especially interesting to hear if there's anything you actually liked.
I think the registry, as I said, is much better. I think the look of the maps is much better. But at the same time, I don't like the animations. And I think after 10 years of CSGO, getting a game that's almost like CSGO, just with a lot more bugs, with a 64-tick server, and with like slower, worse movement. They could have, after 3 years of working, give us something better. I expected something better. And I think the platform that they made, it has a lot of space to improve, but people should be very critical of what they gave us in order to get the best game that we want. So the more you're critical, the better thing you're gonna get. If you're telling them, oh, it's amazing, it's great, they're nothing gonna fix, they're not gonna improve it that much. But if you kind of shit on them, then they're gonna really fix it.
And the last question, do you ever see yourself changing your mind about CS2 if Valve changes the things that you don't like about the game?
I mean, if they change, my opinion changes. If they keep it the same, my opinion stays the same. It's like, I'm not going to be negative to a game if it's getting better. If it's getting better, I'm going to love it, play it. Skins look better, maps look better. If they can do the simple things, as in 128 servers, better matchmaking system, better leaderboard, so people can compete for something, so they can have like an official system where people can go pro from that system. Content creators can make more content, less cheaters, better anti-cheat, and that's all win-win-win. There's nothing you can complain about. But if they keep selling you the same thing, just recycled, then I think there's a lot of stuff we should all talk about and shit on them so they can improve it.
Do you think it's likely that Valve get on the right path, in your view, in terms of CS2? Do you think it's likely that CS2 will get better?
I think it will 100% the same way as CSGO got, but that takes a lot of crying and a lot of complaining for them to do it. But they will eventually do it. But I would like you guys and everybody to complain more now so we can get it moving faster and we can all enjoy a better game faster. It's like, I'm not being negative because I don't want a new game. I'm being negative because I want a better game. So I get content off of a better game. And I'm going to enjoy playing a better game. And the same for you guys.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.